We got to unmute.
All right. Nope. You're on, John.
All right, here we go.
MRA Lady Pat Volleyball. I have a co-host. This is our second game of the JA Invitational, and I have our new athletic director, John Weaver. Thanks for joining.
Absolutely. Great to be here and watch our girls compete. I watched the first one online at 9 o'clock eating breakfast.
Yep.
Had a little scare in the second set.
Right.
Pulled it together. If we go off of what happened yesterday, the second set seems to be like one of those little...
You know, but John, what I love about that is our girls both times have pulled it out to win it.
Yes.
That's the difference in kind of having that grit and figuring out how to win it, because a lot of times if it goes the other way, then that kind of sets the tone, you know?
Well, here's what else, and I'm noticing from, you know, a tale of 2 years, you replace 6 girls essentially on the court. Gabby comes back from the quickest rehab I've seen on ACL with 6 months, and she's been released, I think, for 3 days. And then you have Ella and you have Emerson, who have experience from last year, and then you still got Macy, who was just a freshman last year.
Yes.
So seeing the girls pull out those tough matches with the win, I mean, it only gains confidence for the season, because it is a long season.
Volleyball is a very long season. Our championship is towards the end of October. It's a lot of games that our girls play. It looks like Pillow won the toss, so they have the serve. That was a beautiful pass by Macy. That's going to be called Pillow's ball with the ceiling piece. Unfortunately, that ball falling on that side. So Pillow's up 1-0. Let's see, what was our starting rotation here? We have Ella Etherly setting. Macy Gladden, our libero's in. Our front row is, that's going to be out, Lillian Strong Kalani on the right, and it is now Emerson Dorr on our outside.
It's one of the coolest things. I've heard it say all this time, like rotation. I was like, I don't even know what that means.
We had a foot fault there. The up ref called that. Yes, that's for as far as like for volleyball, for people who are not all that aware of volleyball, it's the rotations that are the hardest to figure out. And the other thing is substitutions. It is so pretty when a nice pass, a beautiful set, and then your attacker puts that ball down. So that was a really good sequence by our girls there. But yes, rotations. And the other most common is a lot of people don't understand, why aren't you we need a substitution, just put a girl in there. People don't understand it. Once a girl has been put in a position, she cannot play any other position other than that spot. So substitutions are hard, and you're also limited at the number of substitutions that you can have. That set was a little wide for our right side.
Well, we had some information before this match started about Emerson Dorr was 9 kills away. From the school record. And now she's 8.
From 1,000 kills. So we hopefully
I say school
in
record.
this.
I misspoke. Sorry, 1,000.
There we go. That's a kill. That should be her second. So we might. I believe we're only 7 away. So a little suspense here. I feel like
there's so many school records have been broken over the last 3 years. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. So 7 away from 1,000. Let me correct myself.
Right. You are right, but it's still, these milestones are exciting for our program to see, and the growth that our volleyball program in the last 5 years. 5 years ago, we made it for the first time in school history to the state championship. And we've made it to the state championship match 4 years. We've won the last 2. So kudos to the volleyball program. It's exciting to see. Lily with a wonderful serve for an ace.
Back-to-back aces. Ryan Harden back, joins us this year, and Megan again is back on staff from last year's state championship squad.
So we're excited to have a new face for middle school with Ryan. She's doing really well with that. A dedicated coach to the middle school for development. And building that pipeline.
And I think that's, in mentioning that, is we're 4 aces in a row. So we're going to just keep keep talking about this and not mention what's going on the court. It is a long game. It is, and you talk about elementary to middle school and investing in those kids. It builds success, and success leaves clues.
Yep.
So those successes of the middle school and the elementary all. I guess program alignment would be the best way to say that. Of the seniors, the juniors, all the way to the sixth graders, they're all learning the same fundamentals.
Yes.
And that's what sustains a championship program.
Yep. And it's exciting to see, and wanting, getting new faces into girls excited about playing when they're young.
Absolutely.
And volleyball's grown in the area, which is really, it's good for the state of Mississippi.
I think it's the fastest growing sport across the whole country.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting to watch. It's
It's like softball. It's not slow.
Yep.
It's always moving.
Yep. I call that a coach's point. So the Pillow coach took a timeout. We were ahead 6-3 or 7-3, I believe, and I will give the Pillow Academy coach a point for that. She iced our server, and we served long. And then Pillow has an ace.
Coach Dorr mentioned me that yesterday about what the instance of timeouts. Why do you use timeouts? When do you use them? And he mentioned yesterday before they went to West Memphis that one of the ones is used to ice a server when they're on a streak.
Yep. It's a good pass by Etherly, and she sails that one a little wide.
So if it hits the line, is it in?
If it touches the line in any part, it is in. Yep. But there are about 30 lines on this court right here, so it is.
That's what I was. What line
hard.
is?
It is the black line.
It's the inner black line, because there's another black line from here.
So there's several. We'll get that side out right back with Pillow sailing that ball long on the serve. So Emerson Dorr, one of our seniors, kind of veteran player, up to serve. Gonna go. Tried to push that ball, just had a little, and Pillow does the same thing. Ayanna Dampier, she was there on the block as she's an eighth grader. The beginning of the 8th grade, playing varsity, which is amazing. And as she gets older, she'll learn to press those hands over the net. And once she starts pressing, there we go, we have a kill by number 8. But as Ayanna gets older, she'll learn to really push those hands over the net and what we call press. Yeah. And when you press, Coach Dorr is actually doing that same motion to her right now. When you press over the net, it keeps the ball on the other side. Macy Gladden with an ace. Yeah, volleyball's a really technical sport. With lots of different positions. She's going to serve short for an ace. That was a good short serve.
I was going to go back to all the lines. If you're a geometry teacher, this would be a great place to do outside the classroom learning.
A little math class in the gym. See what we do with this free ball here. We're going to go to the middle. Some miscommunication by Pillow, which it's people. My partner yesterday on the live stream, Gunnar Swanson, current alum, we were talking about that it's harder than people think. Why didn't they just get that ball? But playing on a court with 6 girls, it's actually harder than playing on a court with 2 girls or 4 people.
A lot of communication involved. Great dig there by Mason. Just couldn't find a way to finish that point.
Yeah, really good effort there. And that's what we like to see, is just never giving up on a ball. Sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't, but never giving up on a ball. So yesterday, John, we had softball.
Yes,
with their season opener.
Opener as well, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Didn't have to go as far. Went to Holmes Community College. They played in their Holmes tournament against Benton Academy.
Okay.
And got a little rain delay, but we were up 5-0 in the top of the third. Ended up closing out 10-0 win there in the fourth inning time limit got them. It's an hour time limit, dropped down.
Okay.
So they start out 1-0, came back on the nightcap and played Laurel Christian. They were actually down 3-0 and came back and tied the game, had a chance to win the game, ended up tying the game in a time limit, hour time in the last batter. We had a chance. Rosemary Wooten.
We had a player on third.
Had a player on third. Paige Stampley was on third, had a chance. And I really thought that Rosemary was going to use that speed and get down the line, but the ball was just a little bit faster than her to get in first base. But they're 1-1. They're actually playing in about an hour and 20 minutes against Starkville Academy in that same tournament in Goodman.
Okay. Well,
but a great start to our athletic season.
Yep. So will they be streaming that game today?
Yeah, they'll be streaming. Watch it, all that live on the Patriot Sports Network.
Perfect. So watch softball here coming up shortly, and then volleyball. Obviously this match, and we have one more match at 2 against Lamar School. So, and they're
I was speaking at Lamar and Prep, who were just playing.
Yes.
And, Prep was up 1-0, but Lamar was winning the second set 17-14 when we left. So
well, and the first set ended up Prep, I believe, 26-24. Lamar had been leading 21-12 maybe.
Oh, wow.
And so Prep dug back there. So 2 good programs. That's just a senior move. If you were watching that by Emerson Door, number 9, tracking that ball at the net and seeing that it was quickly going to come over and putting that ball down and ending that point. So good job by her. Let's see, we are up 16-10. Gabby Strickland just served. Oh, I think we were setting to Emerson running that quick middle. Little miscommunication there.
It goes into there's 3 new girls on the court learning the communication. We're only 3 games into the season.
Yep.
As the season progresses, they'll get better and better.
They'll get that. They'll get that. She's going to Kalani there. They're going to their right side. Libero should help that out. We're going to send a free ball. Pass by Gabby. We're going to go to the outside and tip that line. I like to see that. Sometimes you don't have to swing all the time to get a kill. You could see Emerson kind of glance and see their defense was back, and she just had to tip that over the block and get herself a kill. We should be pretty close to her 1,000th kill here. Good serve. We talk about this a lot with MRA as a program likes to serve aggressively. So yes, we serve out or long, or we make those mistakes, but we don't want to just lollipop the ball over because anybody can pass that.
Yeah. So look to win a point when you can.
Yep. So we serve aggressively, and it, when you practice it right, it works out where more are in, or you'll get your aces, just like that.
As they say, what scared money don't win money.
Right.
So playing
safe.
Yeah.
To me, is sometimes the worst way to play.
Get you beat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets you beat.
So
you're playing not to lose than actually going to win the game.
Yep. Just be aggressive. And Libero coming back in for our middle, who was serving. Macy Gladden's in. We have Alex Murphy in as well, number 13, playing the back row, I believe, for Gabby Strickland. Ella's tight there, but good set. Good little sequence with Ayana. Look at that smile on her face. I always say that I know, even if the score isn't reflecting it, we play our best volleyball when they are smiling and having fun.
Yeah, and I think that goes a lot with any sport. When you take the fun out of the sport and it becomes more of a chore, it gets a little tougher.
Yep.
But regardless of what the scoreboard says, if you're having fun and it's one of those close matches, whether you're winning or losing or it's tied, enjoying the game, and I think that's up to the head coach and assistant coaches to promote that, whether it's at practice or on the bus ride here or actually in the game. You got to promote that, hey, this is a sport that you love to play. It's a chance you get to compete and you know, make the best of it. Yeah.
Play like that and loose, you play lights out usually.
Yeah.
Because you have the skill. Oh, I love that. You don't often see an outside hitter being a lefty. Ella really doesn't play, and so what a beautiful set by Lily Ford and a good outside kill by Ella Etherly. Emerson Dorr here to serve. Oh, she's going to do her topspin serve. It's difficult to return. Emerson has a great topspin serve. I talked about it in our first match that we played. I think she had 3 aces in a row on it. The last one, she hit the net, but it was all on her toss. She kind of had a crooked toss. She had to make some new steps. Good block touch. Gabby's moving very well. Isn't that impressive? You mentioned it earlier.
6 months post ACL surgery.
Yep, so kudos to her work ethic.
Yeah, a lot of discipline.
Being in her PT and doing all of her things she needed to do to be ready.
Also knowing that her team needs her this year, coming into this role, knowing that I have to be diligent and disciplined with how I do my training to get back to be productive for my team.
Yep, so Hilla Academy has taken a time out. We will take a 30-second break and we'll be right back.
Great design doesn't just shape buildings, it shapes communities. At M3A Architecture, we believe every project tells a story. From concept to completion, our team brings vision, precision, and purpose to every space we create. Whether it's education, community-focused athletic facilities, or commercial design, M3A Architecture delivers innovative solutions built to last. M3A Architecture, designing with intention, building for the future.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day, because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Your smile says it all, so make it unforgettable. At Boulware Vassar Orthodontics, our specialists create beautiful smiles for kids and adults across the greater Jackson area. With 4 convenient locations, our experienced and caring orthodontists, along with our friendly staff, are ready to align your bite, transform your smile, and boost your self-confidence with treatment options like Invisalign and tooth-colored braces. Visit BoulwareVassarOrtho.com today.
Hey, my name is Katherine Moss. I'm head of sales at Mississippi Smart Homes. And the problem with smart home technology is that a lot of people don't know it's out there and they don't know how to use it. That's why we have a showroom located in Ridgeland, Mississippi, where you can touch, see, and feel all of our products. So if you're interested but don't know where to start, particularly if you're building a new construction, stop by the showroom today. I'd love to help and show you all of the full services that we have to offer, because at the end of the day, no one truly does what we do.
Small town courtrooms to the Mississippi Supreme Court. Our attorneys have over 60 years experience litigating cases all across Mississippi. The odds say you'll need an attorney at some point. And when you do, you can have the home field advantage with your hometown lawyers right around the corner from MRA. Gladden and Ingram, attorneys at law.
We are back. I missed it. The scoreboard's delayed a little bit. I thought Pillow Academy took a timeout when we were ahead at 24, about to end the set, but that was actually the set. So we just took the first set, so good job to our girls. I think it was 25-18.
Yeah, I'm blocked.
We're blocked. I can only see one side of that. So we are starting the second set. Looks like we've got a little bit of different rotation. We have Layla Fulcher will be playing our front row for this set. Layla's a returner, good volleyball player, hitting right side. Gabby Strickland, we sailed that a little bit long. We're going to have a substitution, give her a break from her knee, and substitute with, I believe, Henley Gomilla. But I don't remember. This will be her first varsity match to play in. Oh, she's wearing jewelry.
I also want to give a quick shout out to our track and field program. William McElroy is in California right now at the Junior Olympics, and he is right now seated second in the nation in the 400-meter hurdles.
Amazing. I just got chills.
Yeah, he runs today in the semifinals to get to the finals, and he's seated second in the entire country.
Wow, that's impressive.
At a 56.2.
When will he run? Is he
He'll run today. He'll run today.
What time?
I don't, because it's a rolling schedule.
Okay.
He also qualified in the 400 as well in the semis at a 50.04, but he's going to opt out of that today and just concentrate on the 400.
Concentrate on the one. Okay. That is really impressive, and Coach Weaver, John Weaver just hit my leg like, wow. You know, people say volleyball players are true athletes. You can't say that they're not that. The physicality, and I say Emerson Dorr has tremendous arm whip. Mm-hmm. She can really get a piece of that ball and put that ball down. So, well, tell us about, our fall sports. We've got cross country, obviously, practicing.
Yeah, cross country's practicing. They had a long run this morning. They first competition date will be September 5th. They'll go to Memphis Twilight.
Okay.
So it's really hot in August to run outside, so a lot of times those teams wait till September, and it's a twilight run, so they'll run at night.
Okay. Layla Fulcher with a nice kill on the right side. Just going to slide that in there. Okay.
Swimming is about to get started up. Volleyball started last night. Softball started last night as well. And then you have football that has a scrimmage this Friday, August 7th at home.
Okay. Who are we scrimmaging?
Park Lane.
Park Lane. Okay.
And then they'll have a jamboree on the 13th at Tri-County, and then we travel to Ravenwood. Take on Ravenwood High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Coach Davis went to the defensive side of the ball this year.
Okay. Yeah, tell us, new coaches.
Hayden, and then we got new coaches. Steve Malin, who used to coach in the NFL, is on our staff.
Okay.
And then Jacob Land is the associate head coach and offensive coordinator. Matthew Whiting is a defensive back coach. So a lot of new faces, switching places, and excited for this football season coming up.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to watching them and watching our spirit teams cheer and dance.
Yes, so cheer and dance. Last year, the competition was later in the fall. This year, it's going to be in September. I think that's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yes, and I think it's the Wednesday after Labor Day.
Yes.
I think it's super
it's really
early.
quick, which is good.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes. I know for us, we enjoy that. It gives Ella can take a breath after September.
Yes.
With doing both volleyball and dance.
And I think that's one of the hardest things to do for our female athletes. They're shared in the fall a lot.
Yes.
And I think our coaches are starting to do a really good job of being able to share those athletes and understanding that every sport is important. When you start looking at athletic department, especially in a high school, every sport is important. And when you're repping the three letters across your chest, it's important that we put our best foot forward.
Yep, absolutely.
And then also entering the school year, we're the four-time defending All Sports Trophy champions.
That's right. Yes, congratulations to.
Yeah, testament to Coach Haley and building and letting the coaches have a little bit more autonomy in their programs and that quest for excellence that we look for.
Yep.
And you don't have to win a state championship. You don't have to be a runner-up. Everybody accumulates points, but what I can say about our athletic teams is they're always competitive.
Yes.
Always competitive.
Yep. We are sailing all of our serves. I mean, I think Pillow has 4 points on our missed serves. I believe we're tied 6-6. No, 6-5. We're down by 1. We are winning by 1. Now we're tied, 6-6.
So going back to last night, I don't want to jinx it, so we'll knock on whatever.
Yeah,
this
plastic,
is,
whatever.
Yeah. Second set seems to be kind of a.
Yes, we do. You know, we just had a new player who's never stepped on the varsity court play the back row there. So lots of, you know, it's the beginning of the season.
Right.
It's, you know, working things out. That's out working things out, figuring out relationships, figuring out who can play where. You know, I mean, yes, they've been practicing all summer as well, but game time is different.
That's right.
Seeing who, you know, is best fit. So, and getting some girls some varsity game time that, you know, you may need. If you remember in our semifinal game, good setter dunk by Lily there. That was the debut of our new middle, who's only a ninth grader, number 14, Lillian Strong. She came in that game against Lamar and made a game-changing play that, and we just, you know, our other player needed just a minute to sit.
Yeah.
And so you never know when you're going to be a difference maker. On to the right side here. Oh, no block coverage. We have to remember to block cover on those. It was a really good block.
You know, one thing I haven't seen a lot of that I saw last year and I guess the year before were doubles.
So they've quit calling those, or they should. So they don't call them in college anymore. There we go, we're gonna get that. Doubles are no longer called.
Are they subjective?
Unless, yes, because a lot of people used to think that if a ball had any type of spin on it, it was a double. That's not necessarily the case, but it wasn't. If you are a setter and you double the ball, there we go. You're only affecting your hitter because it's going to be harder for your hitter. You're not affecting the other side. You're making it harder for your hitter, so the other side's actual defense is getting easier. So the double has gone away in volleyball. Now, if the double still exists for if a girl touches the ball twice in a row, but the setting double has gone away. So you will rarely see those calls. There are some that if it is a one-hand contact, two-hand contact, it will be called. But just on a everyday setter, it will not be called anymore.
Remember in the state championship match, it was called a lot.
Our first year, that's Ella's 8th grade year when she was setting, the first 3 points he called a doubles on her, and that was game-changing to the point where the down referee actually had a conversation with the up rep that said, you're changing the game of the volleyball. She's not, so, because that was when doubles were starting to be talked about, and then it happened again. I remember Emerson Dorr starting off setting, back when she was a setter, her 9th grade year, she was setting, and she too, that first 3 points got called on doubles. That was pretty, that was really pretty. So Pillow is taking a timeout this time. We are leading 13-7. So we have a nice, comfortable lead, and we may just, we'll just stay talking through this timeout. They're 30 seconds, it's no big deal.
Yeah, we're on a 6-point run.
So yeah, 6-point run. We've kind of pulled away. And like you said, I'd like to see us do a second set that's not like Friday and this morning.
Right, let's just put this one to bed. Go
I
and
had
take
text
the 2-0.
messages from several of our viewers with, you know, what's the emoji with the face, you know, like they're stressing me out.
Well, I've lost count on Emerson's 1,000. We have to be close.
We're so close. It's got to be 1 or 2 away. She's definitely at least had 5 kills. So we've got to be close, which will be exciting. Honestly, I was kind of hoping it might come on Monday when we play, because let's talk about next week. I think we have a lot going on next week. I mean, besides school starting.
There is a lot going on.
But I know as far as volleyball, we play on Tuesday against, I mean, we are coming right out of the gate. Tuesday, we're playing Jackson Prep. Thursday, we're playing Jackson Academy. So 2 big, you know, in-town rivals. That was so pretty. Look at that. This is what I love to watch, the girls. And Emerson Dorr does a push when girls do really well. She will literally push. Ella normally foot stomps.
Yeah.
You've got Gabby throws her hands in the air. It's just so fun seeing what the girls
I'm watching
do.
Coach Dorr, and he just kind of like,
He didn't
they
move.
just did that. They just did it. So and I think it's got to be fun for a coach also, when you do all this stuff in practice and you see it come to fruition in a game. You're like, wow, that's what we've been trying to do, and there's the situation presented itself.
Yes, that's so true. See if we can get a block on this ball.
Now, I do remember you coached me up a little bit about 1.5 years ago about having your hands together instead of apart on a block. Yes.
Yeah, spread those fingers wide, push over that, jump up, time it. Your outsides are setting that block, trying to determine if they're going to block line or block cross. A little bit of an overpass there, not much you can do. A lot of people will say, well, why is, let's say, number 8, Ella, not jumping on that? She's a back row player at this point, so she cannot defend that tall at the net. So she can't jump and put her hands up. Good pass by Macy. We're going to go to middle. That should be, oh, what a dig by Pillow. That was a really good connection. Oh, good read there. And Gabby got the
Good
kill.
recovery there by the girls.
Yeah, and good read by Emerson by watching that ball off the ceiling and playing it off the ceiling. It's 16-9. Gabby Strickland serving. A little bit of a miss hit there on the run. And you know, what's also exciting to see is a school like Pillow Academy having a good day in the last 2-3 years have really, you know, oh, that was in. 2-3 years have built their volleyball program and have a competitive program.
Did they play for the state championship last year or a year ago? 2 years ago?
Yes,
Or
yes,
they
they have
for
played, yes. And so, you know, just exciting for all these schools to.
Yeah, as we mentioned in the first set.
I don't think he beckoned. Oh, he can't figure out their substitution. I believe Alex Murphy, number 13, came in for Gabby Strickland. That just drops in that back corner there. The Pillow coming alive a little bit with 2 aces in a row there, 16-12.
16-12?
Yeah.
A bit of handcuff. Got handcuffs on the back line.
Yep. That's out. We will take advantage of that ball out. Ayana Dampier in for our middle in the front. Lillian Strong serving, number 14. Her serve hits the top of that tape and falls back to our side. Macy Gladner Libero back in for our middle there. I'm gonna go to our outside, Emerson Dorr. That should be a kill. That's it, there it is, John.
There it is.
You see Margaret Riley, one of the other seniors, doing her infamous worm on the sideline. Ansley Etheridge, another senior, with a sign for Emerson to celebrate. And Emerson and Ella hugging on the court. So it's exciting to see these big milestones. She'll get her I believe, gold ball. Yeah. You know, her 1,000 kill ball. So very exciting. A lot of hard work put into. Maybe we should get a free ball here, see what we do with this. Yeah! Look at Ayanna. There you can see a lot of future in MRA volleyball with an 8th grader being able to do that with a ball.
And
so
her sister
Lily.
playing at Southern Miss.
That's right, yeah. Let's talk about some of our seniors.
Humphreys, who's at
LSU Beach.
Yeah, she went from North Florida. And then she has 2 years to compete at LSU Beach. Her sister Fallon is at North Florida playing
court volleyball. Yep.
Just a lot of girls, and you just the college athlete. You know, it's harder and harder, I think, with the transfer portal to make it out of high school.
Yes.
So to say that we have 3 that are playing.
It's amazing. And then you have Sela Sandridge, who
4,
just graduated.
Going to Jones.
There we go. Kira. Did he call that out?
Kira Harrell's at Jones
Going
as well.
to Jones as well. We've had McLean Dorr played at Itawamba. She's done with her 2 years, and Chloe Carr a year at Itawamba. So many in the last.
You just mentioned 8 girls.
Yes, in the last 4 years of MRA volleyball, 5 years of MRA volleyball.
And Sela had a Division I at Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech.
I think maybe wanted to get re-recruited. I don't know that whole story. Maybe get re-recruited out of.
I think they were looking for beach for her, maybe, and court. And I think Jones gives her still the opportunity to go play court. And I think that's her dream, and she can move on from Jones to.
That's what I love about the Mississippi JUCO system is it's a chance to get re-recruited. You can compete at the collegiate level and then get recruited.
Absolutely. So yeah, a lot of success with this. Program in general. Let's see, I think Pillo's doing a substitution on the serve. We are ahead 21-17. We can close out this set. That's going to hit and fall.
Low ceiling in here as well.
It is, but as a player, she's running to hustle that. She's trying to buy her teammates some time, so you don't want to do a short pass. You need it up in the air. She just put a little too much on that to our advantage. We'll take that point.
Absolutely, we'll take it. I was trying to read the body language of Lamar School walking in. If they had won their match against Jackson Prep,
I'm thinking maybe it went to 3.
Yeah, as long as that took in there.
Yep. I'm thinking it must have gone to 3. 2, good programs. We'll play Lamar next. Go down. 2 really good, Lamar School, great program, Jackson Prep, Jackson Academy, just within an hour and a half kind of circle in the metro. There we go.
Before we get off the air, I do want to mention that Meet the Pats is August 10th.
Yes, tell us what else is going on besides volleyball next week, too, and the following.
Yeah, Meet the Pats will be August 10th, 6 o'clock when we'll start. We'll have those inflatables. We'll have posters being signed by our senior athletes from the fall sports, softball, volleyball, cheer, dance, and football, as well as the drumline. We'll mention all the teams. We've gotten away from mentioning every player because with our athletic department growing, we would be there until midnight. So we just let those teams walk out.
Good.
And more of that to come on email, and watch your text messages. We put more information out about Meet the Pats.
Good. Well, thank you for joining me. I love having a co-host.
Yeah.
Will you come back?
Sure. I'm not going to be here today. I'm
in the future.
And absolutely in the future.
Come back in the future. Help me call some games.
Yes. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. I love it.
It's a lot to put on a production.
And Ben Murphy and Lee Gladden for getting this set
allowing
up.
us to stream this on the page.
Burford to getting our whole Patriot Sports Network.
And for you calling. It takes a voice, and we appreciate you so much. And looking forward to the whole athletic season. as it's just now starting, and it's going to be fast and furious.
It is. Here we go.
That's it.
Here we go. So thanks for listening. All right. Enjoy your day. Bye.